Hey guys, so I hadn't been on Facebook in a while, and I wanted to talk about make a quick video for Facebook for a minute, just talk about this project. So, as you know, the project is spiritual or scientific. Is it spirituality that causes the laws of attraction, or is it scientific? And when I decided to approach that, my goal was I thought the only way I could do it was uh, honestly and naturally, and let even though it didn't make a whole lot of sense. So I'm hoping that maybe this video will help make some of it make a little more sense even. So we've all heard about laws of attraction and how that works, and we've all debated like, is that from is it spiritual, as in is it uh, God helping us make these connections? Is it some kind of unnatural force making us make these, or is it just scientific, a skill of being able to make those connections? Is what I'm trying to, or about what this project is primarily about. And that's a very difficult thing to show, because I can make one video and show it to three people, and depending on how they perceive it, will is how I will get, interact with them, or how they will reply. Meaning, most won't even look at it. They can't get past 5 seconds of any video because it's just crazy to them. So immediately it's either crazy, must be on something, which is why I had to take all the steps in the world because I knew that if someone dug deep enough, I needed to be able to answer those questions and prove it, not just answer it, but prove it. So like if someone reached out to me and said, hey man, I think you're on something, that's what was going on here, I had to be able to prove, no, that's not it, dude. Like if here's a video yesterday, here's someone with me, here's all these different things in place that present that it happens. Because I knew that if they got that far in their thinking, then I needed to be able to provide them with a trust but verify answer. I need to be able to verify their doubt, not just tell them, no, I'm not on anything. I need to be able to prove not on anything. If someone, it was a crazy thing, I need to be able to prove no. You know what I'm saying? But they had to get further enough into the video themselves to even start asking themselves those questions. I just knew that for the ones that would get that far, I would have answers for them when they did. And then we could discuss, is that a skill or is that something else? Does that make sense? So I just wanted to talk about my Facebook numbers. And then you can ask yourself, if you got this far even, maybe you'll be able to ask yourself the question again. So I sent out 25 different videos and posts across Facebook over the course of a week, maybe even a couple more days than that. They've been up now for about 3 weeks altogether. And I have 402 friends on Facebook, right? So I sent those just randomly, no rhyme or reason, not much of an explanation, just put them out there, recorded something, put it out there. And over the course, as the days went along, some people did react to them, whether it was they liked them or commented on them, or a couple even shared them. Not many, but a few. And even a couple others reached out to me directly, and we talked privately. Now here's where the question comes in. So out of 402 people, 28 people interacted with me from Facebook in one form or another in those ways I just talked about, right? All 28 of them have a birthday within a 5-week period. All 28 of every single person that interacted with, that was drawn to those videos or a video or a post for whatever reason, if it was just sympathy or felt sorry or just thought it was crazy or actually legitimately understood what I said, whatever your reason was, why you were drawn to it, every one of you celebrates your birthday in a 5-week period. Now, is that divine intervention? I don't know. Is that a skill that I just have that, and the skill being not that I knew 28 people would that 28 people would the same birthdays in 5 weeks would interact. No, that's not the skill. The skill would be, out of 402 people, 28 people interacted with me. What do those 28 people have in common? What is something they all have in common? You get where I'm going? That's the question. Is that a skill? The fact that I could put together in a matter of a couple of days, I could find a significant enough link between all 28 of those people to show to them that there was that's why, or it could have been the reason why they interacted with one of those videos or posted one form or another. Is that a skill, or is that intervention from whatever you call it? You know, that happened to you if you did something like that. If you shared a post, doesn't even have to be about nothing that great, but think about it. If you shared a post on your Facebook page, and 28 out of 400 of people reacted to it, and all 28 of them celebrated their birthday in a 5-week period, how would you label that? How would you describe it or explain it? Would it be because you're really good at just figuring out the connection between anything, or because what would you call it? That's the question. Science or spiritual? So thanks for joining the channel and subscribing and joining the debate. That's all. Thanks, guys. Bye.